All right, I am now live. Okay, I'm gonna sit and wait a few minutes. I know it takes a while for notifications to be sent to people, so I'm going to sit and wait a few minutes. And while I'm waiting, I'm just going to be sharing the link to this live stream. All right. Okay. So while people join in, um, let's see, what is on? Okay. I'm gonna continue on waiting. I'm gonna be pulling up Disney trivia that we can do later on. I do want to talk about the opening of Disneyland and hear people's thoughts on that for tonight. Um, I'm gonna keep this a live stream at. I'm gonna cap it off at an hour. I want to be respectful of Gonzo and his live show, even though his live show isn't until 11 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 p.m. Central. I still want to be respectful of his live stream. So, yeah. All right. So, basically, Disneyland put in a proposal to open up a few days after Epcot and Hollywood Studios. Epcot and Hollywood Studios are scheduled to open July 15th, and then Disneyland and DCA are scheduled to open a few days later, July 17th. I'm kind of surprised that Disneyland is opening right around the same time as Disney World. Um, just because California has a higher number of cases in comparison to Florida. And I know California and they're making things a little bit difficult for Disney, so they're putting Disney through hoops. So I kind of want to hear what everyone's thoughts are on Disneyland opening. Do you think it's too soon? I thought they would have for sure waited until August, September, closer to fall, just because I know that they the numbers in California are much higher than they are in Florida. So I kind of want to talk about that tonight, and get everyone's opinions on it. Next week is going to be the mini monthly release, so I would like to talk about that tonight, and then possibly get in some trivia if there's any time left. If we get to trivia, just share your answers in the chat. Hello. So, and if you haven't done so already, I'm trying to get to 600 subscribers. My ultimate goal is to reach 1K and then reach the 4K, 4,000 watch hours. So, which is why I've been doing live streams on my channel. So, and like the reason why I want to do that is because I want to get monetized so that I can create better content, higher quality of content for you guys. So, yeah, I kind of want to hear everyone's thoughts, their opinions on Disneyland reopening. I'm doing this live stream solo. I normally I have guests, but they weren't able to do it with me. So I'm going to be doing this solo for tonight, which is totally fine. I kind of just want to hang out, keep this a pretty chill night. So I want to know what people's thoughts are with Disneyland opening a few days after Epcot and Hollywood Studios. And if you are just joining in, welcome. I hope you join in on future live streams. And if you aren't subscribed already, I would appreciate that you subscribe. Hey, Josh. Yeah, I just got your message. So, yeah. You can always join next week, Josh. But what's your thought of Disneyland opening up a few days after Hollywood Studios and Epcot? Because I'm kind of surprised that Disneyland is opening so soon after those parks. Oh, have fun doing laundry. I've got laundry going on right now, but don't need to worry about it because it's all on a timer. So that plus I've got work tomorrow, so I probably won't be staying on super late. I'm ready for all the theme parks to open too. You and me both. If Disney was still taking reservations, I've said this before, I would book a reservation in a heartbeat. So, yeah, if I could book a reservation now, I totally would, and I would meet up with people and go to the parks, even if it's just to go on a few rides and be on Disney property. That's all I care about. Quarantine got me crazy. I don't. I think Lena typically spent her weekend at her parents' house, so I don't know if either of them were available. I couldn't really find anyone to join, which is fine. It is what it is. So yeah. I mean, but if anyone wants to join, they can. I will gladly send in the link to join this live stream. So I know. So that's not the so Disneyland. Their opening proposal got put in place this week, and it's supposed to be July 17th. But that's not the only Disney related news that's been popping up. I guess there are a lot of angry fans that want Splash Mountain to change their theming to Princess and the Frog for various different reasons. But I love Splash Mountain. I feel like Splash Mountain fits the Frontierland theming of the Wild West and the whole thing that goes with the Wild West with like runaway trains and uh, saloons and stuff like that. I do agree that like Tiana does deserve her own ride and her own like themed area. It just doesn't make sense to place Princess and the Frog in a land that is themed to the Wild West because Princess and the Frog takes place in New Orleans, Louisiana during the 1920s, 1930s, that time period, and uh, has nothing to do with the Wild West. That's just my personal opinion, my thoughts right there. But I know there are a lot of people that are angry that it with Splash Mountain's theming, but I've said, us Disney fans, we can voice our opinions and changes that we want to see in the parks. But in the end, it's up to the um, higher ups to just make the final choice. So, Josh, I don't know if you have any thoughts on that or not, but let's see. Let's do some Disney trivia. When the first question that comes up is, what year did Disneyland open? There's no multiple choice. It just gives me the answer. So, anyone knows the year? That's the kind of ironic that I chose trivia that as Disneyland opening question with them reopening next month. So, what year did Disneyland open? Is the trivia question. And if anyone hasn't already or doesn't know, I'm on Facebook. So that's my Facebook page. And then my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, there's that. I'm on Twitter. There's my Twitter account. I also have an Etsy shop where I sell ears. The ears that I'm currently wearing, they will definitely be on the Etsy shop. I just got to get more fabric for it. And if you're not subscribed, why aren't you? Join my YouTube channel. So those are all of my social media accounts that you guys can be following. All of those links are in the chat and in the description of this live stream. Yeah, and then Josh, I do know that Christy occasionally joins Gonzo's live stream, so she may be on that tonight. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong, but she does occasionally join Gonzo on his live stream. I'm like taking a drink of water and I didn't even bother opening. So, let's see. Let's do another trivia question. What is the name of Wendy's dog in Peter Pan? That one's very easy. Okay. Hey, Main Street Explorers, how are you guys doing tonight? So basically, what I was talking about earlier was the opening of Disneyland's proposal of reopening on July 17th, and kind of just asking what everyone's opinions were on it. Do they think that it's too soon? I honestly was kind of surprised that they decided to open up a few days after Epcot and Hollywood Studios. I thought, for sure with them having higher numbers in cases that they would open up August, September, a little bit closer to fall. But what is everyone else's opinions with Disneyland opening on July 17th? I do know that they're going to be on a reservation-only system. If I had to take a guess, I would say it would be similar to it would be a similar system to whatever Disney World comes up with. And I know that they gave pass holders an extension or the option to just get refunded. So there's that. I know that their downtown Disney shopping area is going to be opening, I think, July 11th. And then I believe only the Disneyland Resort and the Pixar Pier Resort are going to be the only two Disneyland resorts that are going to be opening. So, kind of curious to hear what everyone's thoughts and opinions are with Disneyland opening a few days after Disney World. So, I personally didn't think Disneyland was gonna open so soon after Disney World. I thought they for sure would have waited closer to fall time, just because their numbers were much higher, and I know that Orange County in California was giving Disneyland. Hello, Rachel loves Disney. How are you doing tonight? So tonight it's kind of just a relaxed night. Normally I would have special guests, but I couldn't get anyone to commit for tonight, which is totally fine. So tonight's going to be a more chill night. I'm going to cap off this live stream at an hour just because Gonzo has his live stream after mine, so I want to be respectful of his time. And if you haven't already, I do have a Facebook page that you guys can go check out. There's the link for that. It is Life of Roxanne if you just enter in this search bar. And if you're not following me on Instagram, there's my Instagram information. I am on Twitter. There you go. There's my Twitter information for anyone. I have an Etsy shop where I make ears. The ears that I'm currently wearing will soon be on my Etsy shop. I just need more fabric to get more fabric to make more of these. And then if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, my ultimate goal is to doing good editing of photos. Slideshow of, oh, that's cool. You know, Rachel, the best thing I can tell you is don't worry if definitely make sure you use really good tags in the video so that it's searchable. So, you know, I've gotten a few videos where I was afraid that it was going to do bad, and they turned out to and getting more views than I expected. So, but definitely best of luck to you with that video for sure. So, yeah, what is everyone's thoughts with Disneyland opening a few days after Disney World? That is going to be the main topic for tonight. And hold on just one moment. I've got my dog scratching at the door. Oh, fun. That's going to be a fun trip. I'm really glad Disney is opening. For sure, we definitely need something to happen. Because, Disney is everyone's fun place to go. It's my place to go to when I want to escape. I've been binge watching who knows how many Disney videos and live streams of those who live near the parks. And because I don't live anywhere near the parks, I'm like a 2.5-hour flight from Disney World and like almost a 4-hour flight from Disneyland. So that gives you a good idea of how far I am. So I was hoping to book a last minute trip for this year, but with Disney no longer taking reservations for the remainder of the year, and then until they get caught up with current reservations, it looks like I have no other choice but to wait until next year. I'm really hoping to do February for my birthday as a birthday trip. And then I'm looking at the 50th anniversary, which I know the 50th anniversary is going to be mad crazy and mad packed because a lot of people are going to want to go to Disney World for the 50th. And I know that Disney has a lot planned for the 50th. I believe Tron opens next year just in time for the 50th. If it, as long as they keep construction going, and it's not going to halt anytime soon. Hopefully, they can get Tron in time for the 50th anniversary, which will be which I'm really excited for Tron. I'm not gonna lie. I Fun fact about myself, I'm terrified of heights, but there are certain rides at Disney that I will find myself going on. I will go on Tower of Terror. I will go on Rock and Roller Coaster, um, and I will do Test Track, um, and like the People Mover and stuff like that. But those are like the most Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster are the most, I guess, extreme rides that Disney has. If you want to call them extreme, they're pretty extreme for Disney, at least my personal opinion. Um, those are the only like extreme rides that I will go on. When it comes to when it comes to not Hollywood, when it comes to Universal Studios, when it comes to Universal Studios, there's a limited number of rides that I will go on. I haven't been to Universal in who knows how long. The last time I was there was spring break of 2004, which was quite a while ago. Um, so yeah, there there's sadly a limited number of rides at Universal Studios that I will personally go on. I There are a lot more rides at Disney that I will go on in comparison to Universal Studios. If someone took me to Universal Studios, I would go. Um, and if they wanted to go on the bigger rides, they need to be prepared by my reaction to the bigger rides because my entire reaction on bigger rides is me being like, I don't know about y'all, but that's my reaction to bigger rides. So I prefer the rides over at Disney versus the rides over at Universal. Uh, Nothing against Universal. The only thing I don't like is that they got rid of some of my favorite rides. They got rid of Jaws, which was one of my favorite rides and one of the rides that I used to go on a lot. And they got rid of the Twister experience, which is another one that I used to go on. And a few others that got replaced by other rides. So I know, I think like Simpsons took over a few different rides. I can't remember. It's been forever, clearly, since I was last at Universal. It's quite clear that I spend more time at Disney. I'm not gonna lie. There's very little at Universal that really draws my attention. If you're someone that is into the big thrill rides, that's your thing. Then Universal is definitely going to be your park go-to park. If you like more the like family atmosphere and like the family friendly rides, then Disney is going to be your park. Um, but I can't wait to go back to Disney. I'm super excited that they are opening next month. Um, I do kind of want to get off the Disney topic a little bit. SeaWorld recently opened up on the 11th, and I saw a few videos from a few different YouTubers who live near SeaWorld. Prince Charming Dev, he did a video on SeaWorld, and I'm not gonna lie, based on what I saw, I was very disappointed with their opening. No one was social distancing. Hardly anyone was wearing a face mask. People were walking around without a shirt. People were walking around without shoes, which is kind of concerning. I get it. It's Florida. It's hot. It's humid. Um, but a lot of these theme parks have a no shirt, no shoes, no service um, policy. And um, Disney is one of those theme parks that has that policy. Excuse me, that has that policy. And um, I feel like out of all the theme parks in Florida, Disney does a better job of enforcing that no shoes, no shirt, no service policy. Um, I when I did the Disney College program back in 2010, I was told by my coordinators and managers, they're like, hey, look, if you see any guests, and any guest meant whether if it was children, adults, um, anyone, that we had the rights to go up to them and politely let them know, like, hey, we have a no shirt, no shoes policy. You need to be wearing a shirt on it your entire time here at the parks. Unfortunately, I had to go up to a few guests and say that to a few guests. I was thankful enough that and lucky enough that the guests that I mentioned that to were very understanding, and it's like I know that it's hot and that it's humid, but we have a no shirt, no shoes policy um, for guests, and I feel like Disney does a better job with enforcing their policies in comparison to other Florida theme parks. So I am super, super excited that Disney is opening again. It's been forever. I can't wait until I book my birthday trip in February. So, if anyone is going in February, I would find me on Instagram. That's probably the best way to get a hold of me is Instagram, because I use Instagram a little bit more than I use Facebook. And if I'm going to be honest and real here. So if you are going in February, I'm going early February. So the days that I'm aiming to look at to book are February 7th through the 13th, if I'm not mistaken. Um, Hold one moment. Okay, so February 7th through the 14th are the days that I'm going to be looking into booking for my birthday trip. And then I'll be down there Disney again for the 50th anniversary. So if you plan on going for the 50th anniversary, I plan on going beginning of October. I will probably be there on the days that I am looking at for October. Actually, I might be there. So I'm looking at September 30th all the way through October 5th. So those are going to be the days that I'll be there for the 50th anniversary. I want to be there the day before the anniversary so that I can be at Magic Kingdom for the entire day from open to close is what I'm looking at. So if you are going to be at Disney for the 50th anniversary, comment that in the chat, or if you're watching this on replay, comment that down below in the comment section. And if you would like to meet up, the best way, if you plan on being, let me rephrase that again. If you're going to be at Disney the same times that I'm going to be there, the best way to get a hold of me is through Instagram, and I'll show you my Instagram. My Instagram is actually in the description of this chat of this live stream, and it's in the chat as well. Where's okay, so that's going to be my Instagram is going to be the best way to contact me for anything. Whether if you just want to chat or if you plan on being at the Disney parks the same time as I am. Like I said earlier, I am not able to book a reservation for this year. Like I was hoping to book a reservation around October, and then I was hoping to have 2 different reservations booked for this year. One during October and then one during the week of Christmas, and Disney is not taking any more reservations until they are fully caught up with the current reservations and handling any refunds or handling any cancellations or rebookings. So that's what Disney is doing now. So until they open up their booking system to take on more, I'm pretty much stuck waiting until next year. So I am hoping by early February for my birthday, and then I really want to do end of September, beginning of October 50th, just so that I can, have some sort of pin or merchandise saying that I played there for the 50th. I'm very curious to see what Disney will be doing for the 50th anniversary. I know Disneyland, they had limited edition pins being released every single month leading up until the 50th anniversary. So I'm very curious to see if that merch is going to be, yes, I know it's going to be hard to come by, but if I do plan on being there for the 50th. So, and I'm going to be one of those crazy people that will wake up at like the ungodly hours of the day, and I will line up at like 4 in the morning just to get that 50th merchandise. So if anyone is crazy enough to join me, hit me up on Instagram and we'll make plans to meet up for the 50th. I was born crazy. But I'm just extra crazy when it comes to Disney because it's Disney. Duh. So yeah, I'm not even deny. I know I'm crazy, Josh. I was born crazy. I'm extra crazy when it comes to Disney. My dog clearly wants to say hi. So yes, Josh, I know I'm crazy regardless, but what can I say? I was born into a crazy family, but I'm also the only crazy one in my family that loves Disney. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I will seriously book a trip to Walt Disney World for the 50th. And one of the people in line trying to get I will probably end up joining you. I will probably end up joining you, Josh, because let's face it, it's going to be a once in a lifetime experience, and we all know people like to be crazy with price gouging on eBay, which don't even get Josh started with that. Everyone knows, if you haven't met Josh yet, you know how he feel. You probably don't know how he feels about people reselling things on eBay. So, Josh, you can definitely be my bodyguard. But I'm gonna I'm gonna need a bodyguard. I'm gonna need people to shoo away any paparazzi out of my way. Paparazzi suck. eBay sellers suck. Um, I'm definitely going to be one of those people who would wake up at like 4 in the morning, line up at the parks at like 4:30, and wait in a crazy long line just to get 50th anniversary merch. I want pins. I'm for sure going to want a magic band. If they got ears, I'm going to want ears. I said you could be my bodyguard, Josh. I'm definitely going to want, knowing Disney, they're going to release pins, they're going to release ears, they will most likely release a magic band. They will probably release a whole bunch of other 50th anniversary stuff, which I will wait in a long line. I will shove my way and be the first person in line, and Josh, I'll take you with. Oh, no. I need to go up. Josh, I am trying to find that comment. Hey, Magic Wishing Star, how are you doing tonight? Josh, you so Josh, you would for sure get like the biggest. I come from a huggy family, so be prepared. Just letting you know. It was on the screen. I'll show it again. So that was what Josh was saying. I come from a very huggy family, so be prepared, Josh. We go hug crazy in my family. Oops. Okay, there we go. Trying to get. I'm doing good, Magic Wishing Star. Yeah. Tell your husband to get you chicken nuggets because they're awesome. So basically, anyone that meets me at the Disney parks, be prepared because I'm loud and crazy. 2, I come from a very, very huggy family. So just be prepared for a really big hug and for my loudness to come out. think when was the last time I had chicken nuggets was last week, and they were Chick-fil-A ones, because Chick-fil-A has awesome chicken nuggets. Or at least that's my personal opinion. So, and I like mixing their buffalo sauce and their ranch sauce together. They get like a spicy ranch flavor. So, yes, Josh, we'll be the crazy peoples waiting in line together and taking selfies and vlogging the entire experience because that's how obnoxious I plan on being. Taking selfies and vlogging. Is basically my plan for the 50th anniversary. And yes, if it means having to wake up at like 4 in the morning and lining up at like 4:45, I will be there. I will be one of the first people in line to buy the pins, the ears, the magic band, and whatever merchandise Disney decides to release for the 50th. You can definitely count on me being there. So if you want to meet, if anyone plans on being there for the 50th, I'm not loud, but I miss hugs I miss hugs too. I come from a huggy family. Both sides of my family like to hug. And not being able to hug people sucks. So if anyone plans on being down at Disney for the 50th anniversary and you want to meet up with me, Instagram is the best way to get a hold of me and all of that jazz. And be prepared for the biggest hug of your life. And there's a good chance of me being loud and highly caffeinated because I'm not a morning person, but the only time I am a morning person is when I'm at Disney. So, and it's the only time I will I'm willing to wake up extra early and get dressed and hit the parks extra early because I'm crazy. Oh my word, I need. Okay. Does anyone want to do trivia? Because I've got trivia questions. Yes. Okay. So, trivia question number 1 is, what year did Disneyland open? What year did Disneyland open? Because all of the trivia questions are on my phone on this website that I just randomly found. So, what year did Disneyland open? There's no. It's not a multiple choice, so just take a guess as to what year you think Disneyland opened. 1952. Very, very close. 1955 is the answer. Next question is, what is the name of Wendy's dog in Peter Pan? What is Wendy's dog? What's the name of Wendy's dog in Peter Pan? Yeah, all of these don't have multiple choice. They just kind of give me the answer. So, yes, Nana. I love Nana. I wish there was more merch with Nana. I want to start a Nana pin collection. So, anyone finds any, send them my way. What is the name of the Toy Story in What is the name of the toy store in Toy Story 2? So, what is the name of the toy store in Toy Story 2? If you guys need a clue, he wears a chicken suit. He wears a chicken suit in his advertisement. So, that's your clue. What is the toy store? What is the name of the toy store in Toy Story 2? Yes, Al's Toy Barn. Um, how many brothers does Prince Hans of the Southern Isles in Frozen have? How many brothers does Prince Hans of the Southern Isles have in Frozen? Let's see. I'll give. Let's see. 8. You think 8? The answer is 12. He's got 12 brothers. That's a lot. That's a lot of siblings. Let's see. Which Full House character voices Aladdin? Yeah, that is a lot. Magic Wishing Star. That is a lot. I don't know what I would do if I had that many siblings. What I can tell you is that my house would be nuts. Anyways, where's the? Oh, which Full House character voices Aladdin? It's looking for the character themselves and not the actor. I don't remember. Yes, Steve. Steve is definitely the answer. What is the name of Andy's neighbor in Toy Story? What is the name of Andy's neighbor in Toy Story? Sid. Yes, Sid is the neighbor. All right. What land is Big Thunder Mountain Railroad located in? What land is Big Thunder Mountain Railroad located in? Eventually, oh, so close. It's Frontierland. Close. They're right next to each other. So I can, yeah, Frontierland. They're right next to each other, so I can see how people might be a little bit confused, but it's Frontierland. What are the names of Cinderella's stepsisters? What are the names of Cinderella's stepsisters? Oh. Yeah, I used to be that way where I didn't ride roller coasters, and then I went to Disney, and Disney roller coasters are the only ones that I would go on because they're more calm. Anastasia and Drusilla. Let's see, what is the next question? What is the name of Ariel and Prince Eric's daughter? So, front and in Little Mermaid 2. I've actually met them a few different times, and they're quite a hoot to meet in the parks. So, yes, Melody is the name. Which Disney princess sings Once Upon a Dream? Oh man, Magic Wishing Star. If you ever meet them, they are definitely a hoot. They they're total riot to me. They often meet near the bridge of Cinderella's castle. No, Once Upon a Dream was Princess Aurora. So next question is, what are the names of Hades' minions in Hercules? They would make a fun Disney bound. I've got a whole Pinterest board of Disney bound outfits, and they're on my Disney bound list. So I just need to find someone who will Disney bound with me as them. So great. Let's see. We'll do like three more questions, and then I'll kind of just wrap it up. So three more questions. Um, what are the names of Hades' minions in Hercules? Pain and Panic. Yes, that's um, the correct answer. Where does Mike Wazowski take his girlfriend Cecilia for her birthday dinner in Monsters Inc.? Ooh, that one's a difficult one. That one's a bit challenging. I probably would have never guessed this one. Let's see. Yeah, it was definitely some sushi restaurant, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name because it's a very long name. Um, what does Akuna Matata mean? I feel like this one's a little bit. Yeah, this one's a little bit easier. What does Akuna Matata mean? Yep, no worries. All right. What is the name of the castle in Shanghai Disneyland Park? I didn't even know it had a name. That one might be a little difficult because I didn't even know that Shanghai Disney. I've always called them either the Sleeping Beauty Castle or the Cinderella Castle, depending which Castle of Dreams. According to this website, it is called the Enchanted Storybook Castle. All right. Anyways, I've been on for an hour. If you guys haven't done so already, give this live stream a big thumbs up. Subscribe. Every single Saturday night, I do live streams on my channels. I occasionally will have special guests. This week, I wasn't able to get anyone, but that's totally fine. I am on Facebook over at Life with Roxana. If you are not following me on Instagram, I have an Instagram that is Life with Roxana. I'm also on Twitter as Life with Roxana, and I have an Etsy shop where I sell ears. The ears that I'm wearing right now will soon be on my Etsy shop. I just need to get more fabric to make more so that I can sell them. I'm so glad you had fun. So I will catch me every single Saturday night. I do live streams every single Saturday night. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you guys get notified when I go live or when I post a new video. So be on the lookout for new videos, and I will see you guys in next week's live stream. If anyone would like to join me on any of my live streams, hit me up on Instagram and I will work out details and send you a link to join in on the live streams. Anyways, I'm going to get off so that I can watch Gonzo's live stream, which starts in like an hour. So I'll see you guys in my next night live stream. Have a good night.